Ooh, welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show coming out of the Pat McAfee Incorporated Thunderdome. I am Tony.
Atta baby toe.
Bubba Gumpino, he's a Canadian station. He's a bearded wanted.
Hey, daddy.
Bruce Brown.
What's going on, dude?
What is going on, dude?
What is going on, bro?
You know, it is Wednesday.
It is.
It is Wednesday.
It is, what is
NFL Tidbit Wednesday.
Is it Tidbit? Well, I thought it was Tidbit Tuesday.
No.
Deep dive.
Deep dive.
No, it's got to be something.
Tuesday was like, hey, let's look at the board.
No, there's something. It's something that went with Wednesday.
Let's explore the board. Wednesday, wacky Wednesday
money?
trends.
Where's
the
the
money?
money?
Wednesday.
Whimsical Wednesday.
Whimsy Wednesday.
Yes.
Mitt, how's your life?
Wow.
Pretty good. You know?
Cool.
That was a deep question.
That's pretty cool.
That was a deep question.
That is
Just
pretty
want to make
cool.
sure because he just came in here during the break or whatever. Just kind of stood there awkwardly, so I didn't know what was going on with Mitt.
Well, Tony,
As
you're doing
he
something new
does.
with your hair.
Sorry, what?
You're doing something new with your hair.
Oh yeah,
I got my
Tony,
hair
you
cut
get a-
today.
Don't get a fresh fade.
Fucking tight like a toy.
Looks like
Fucking
Chase.
real tight.
Looks like Chase Daniel.
It is real tight.
After last night, I was like,
You do have a bit of Chase Dan.
we might be. Chase is a good-looking man. I
Yes,
said
sir.
after last night, I said we might be going to war, so I might as well get it high and tight. Okay.
Smart
When I get drafted.
for the facility.
For the
Okay.
yes, for the facility.
Okay.
NFL football plays this week, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Kicked off.
All right, let's roll through the games. I know Gumpy's got some tidbits.
I do have some tips.
Bruce has
Right.
definitely got some tea leaves and,
Yes.
and some tidbits. Mitt definitely will say that someone sucks for sure.
No.
Yeah,
do
you
stuff
will.
for that one. Do stuff for that one.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
We'll-
Stuff
we'll
for that.
find someone.
Come on.
Like
No.
I think Gardner Minshew's gonna bounce back this weekend. How about you, Mitt?
I
What-
don't.
what do we-
I
what do
don't
we-
think that's
what do
going
we
to happen.
define?
But
Because-
What do we find?
Are we
bounce
jumping
back?
ahead to that game?
No,
would you
no. I
define
was
as
trying to get him to
bounce
say. I was just
Oh,
trying to get
suck.
Mitt to say that Gardner Minshew
All
sucks.
right. Tomorrow night,
kind of does.
Yes.
2.5. Are we 2.5 across the board or?
You get it at minus 135 on the money line.
Fun fact for you here: we have a bit of uneven money, uneven bets. 77% of the bets are on the Bills.
Yeah.
65% of the money on the Dolphins.
Wow, crossing the zero.
My little tidbits. Dolphins, just like they were last year, number one in sack percentage in week 1.
Boys getting after it.
They get to the quarterback. You drop back, they're going to fucking get after you. They're also number one in yards per pass. I believe that was the same as last year as well. 25th versus the run. ETN and Tank had a bit of
That's the issue with no Christian Wilkins.
In the
He's
middle.
a big miss in the middle, bro.
now can the Buffalo run the ball?
Will they run the ball?
They ran the ball 33 times in week 1.
How many times, Josh?
Good question.
About half, I believe.
Huh?
About half of that. 30.
Yeah, because he did run a bit. They were number 3 in yards per pass, so a couple of passing offenses that had some big plays in week 1.
Quick play.
They were number 3 in sack percentage getting to the quarterback. But
How's
they
Von Miller look? I didn't.
they
really
were number
advise on that.
26 versus the rush. Dolphins did not rush that well in week 1, and number 7 against the pass for the Bill. He called game. Vaughn called game. He had a sack to call game.
Oh, really?
As he does.
He's
As he
back.
does.
I don't know where I'm going with this one, Mario.
I mean, the Bills have owned the Dolphins. There's no debating that. They've won 11 to 12. That's just,
Good.
you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles as of right
Sometimes
now.
how the cookie crumbles.
Mostert out. Don't love that. See, this is the thing though. With how good Jeff Wilson looked at the end, and I really like Jalen Wright. You want HN to be there because he's just that different speed burst than those guys. I get it. But Jalen Wright can fucking move too, so I don't think that's that big of a deal. My big issue with the Dolphins right now with OBJ out is,
Who's that? Number 3.
I mean,
Do you need one?
I just need something.
What was the stat when they were targeting not Waddle and Hill?
Yeah, I mean, nothing. You know, I think that led to a lot of the
Bit of a
passes
drop-off.
behind the line of scrimmage. Agent Zero ain't getting open in the slant these days, and Chosen's gonna trot out there and
Sure.
run around and do whatever he does. But yeah, I mean,
These early season games.
We just gotta fucking beat the Bills here. It's early in the season. It's in Miami. This is when they beat them the last time. You got to start doing it. You got to win one here. I think we have a better roster than them all around. Obviously, Josh Allen is the difference maker. He can do whatever the fuck he wants when he starts moving. But I like our chances tomorrow. I think we got it in.
Yeah, I think I could. I don't see the Bills getting many stops, and I can see the Finns getting some stops.
I like Weaver, man, and the guys want to play for him.
Anthony.
Yeah, you could see those motherfuckers are running rampant to get to that ball. Like,
yes, that was awesome.
They're juiced up to play for him, which is cool to see after what they went through last year. So I'm optimistic for sure about tomorrow night.
Okay. Saints Cowboys.
Here's an interesting one.
I don't think I want to play this game. 78% of the 78% of the bets are on the Saints. 90% of the money's on the Cowboys, though. Now all these games, not a ton of betting is in yet. It's it's not where it's obviously gonna be this weekend.
So there is a trend here. It works for the last game either or two as well. Last 10 years, 2 undefeated teams play in week 2. Home team has gone 25-12 ATM.
Ooh, I like that.
So I kind of
in that situation, that would be the Finns and the boys.
Yeah, I might lay it. I might lay some fucking lines this weekend. It feels right. I don't.
6.5 still?
Yeah, I don't love it, but I honestly, I think the Saints are decent, but I think the Panthers are so fucking bad, and the Cowboys at home the Cowboys play on the road like they did. I don't know if the Saints, the Browns defense didn't play good, or the Cowboys offense is this good.
The numbers actually.
You know what I mean?
Cowboys offense was that good.
Cowboys offensive numbers weren't as good as you would think they were.
Yeah.
I think Aubrey was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys cover this number at home
I mean,
perfectly.
they didn't lose a regular season home game last season. Derek Carr went untouched week 1.
Micah's gonna be.
Yeah,
he was running wild.
He ain't going untouched in week 2, and that's when the wheels start to wobble off kilter for old Derek Carr. So I certainly lean towards laying it here.
It's gonna for Cowboys for sure money line in the parlay.
Okay.
I am thinking about laying the 6.5 though.
Another one I don't really know what to do. I'm less confident. I'm always less confident weeks 2, 3 than I am week 1
because you just don't know what
my confidence.
You don't know what the fucking teams are because week 1 you can kind of go off what you think of the teams. Now it's like, are the teams they played shit or not?
Yeah, there's a lot of second guessing.
I wouldn't necessarily call it fading yourself, but I do look at it like I need something wonky, or else I'm not alive.
Yeah.
Bucks Lions is 7.
I tell you what, I was talking to Mitt about this morning. I feel like I'm gonna be in on that 7 on the Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't love it,
okay,
but I don't know. I don't know.
I love Baker.
Yeah, I'm all in on Baker, and I just didn't like what the Lions did. I didn't like what happened there. Yes, they shoved it down their throat in overtime, but why did we get there?
Both of those games we just talked about, the NFC South teams, we don't know a ton because they played the Commanders and the Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Baker played the worst secondary in the NFL.
Yeah.
The Lions just won't be that.
Yeah.
I
don't think they're.
I'm back-to-back leaning towards laying the 6.5, but I would say I'm more worried about the Lions because of some of those kind of,
like I don't think the Bucs are
offensive.
going to win the game, but I think you might get a back door by 5. You know what I mean? I think the back door will be open. It happened in that playoff game, I think. Did they cover?
Who's that?
No.
They
It was like a reverse back door.
Yeah.
It was a slow drip.
Browns are at the Jags. It's 3.5 right now for Jags favorite down in Florida. The Jags were very good against the run. One of the best defense in the run against the run week 1 against the Dolphins, who were a good run team last season. They weren't great against the pass. Obviously, a 80-yard bomb to Tyreek kind of skews the numbers a bit there. But they also gave up deep balls to Waddle a couple times as well.
Their defense looked good. They got after it. What's his name had the most? Trevon Walker had the most. I forget what the number was I saw.
Figure it out.
I don't know if it was most pressures, but it was something along those lines.
Cleveland's passing offense obviously was bad. So can they take advantage of the Jaguars secondary? I don't know yet. I think I'm going to take the Jags minus the 3 in this situation.
Yeah, it's the only side I think you can go to with Deshaun.
Yeah.
at the helm of the ship. My fear, and I know it's like weird to cap for injuries and shit, but like if Deshaun does go down from a hard hit on that shoulder, and then you got Jameis, then you're in trouble on the Jags bet.
No, you're not.
I really do.
I think
Jameis
I think you guys tend to forget who Jameis is.
If Jameis comes in,
he's fun. He's great.
He's fun. He's a winner. If Jameis comes in, I will be getting down.
He's fun, but he's not.
But there's no way. I don't think there's
Joe
any
Flacco
way.
had them humming, brother.
Yep. And if you think Jameis is in Joe Flacco's category, you're out of your mind.
He might be better.
Yeah.
Well, one won a Super Bowl, and was
I'm talking about
Right now,
right now versus last season, end of the season.
I mean,
I think James could be a better football player.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
I don't.
I am.
It's irresponsible to bet on the Browns right now with what's happening with the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Yes.
Yeah.
Niners are at the Vikings. Now,
Hey.
the Vikings' defensive numbers were really good. They played the Giants. But their defensive numbers were pretty good last year, too, under B-Flow. So are they real? They brought in Van Ginkel. They brought in Grenard. They shored up the secondary a bit. I'm not going to touch the game, but I'm interested to see. It has my interest.
I think this could be close. I would lean Vikings on this.
They'll be in the $4, I think.
Vikings beat
On
them
Wednesday.
last year.
Yeah.
Pretty easily. It was a Thursday or Monday night.
Yeah.
Debo and Trent Williams were out.
Mhm.
I mean, like I said yesterday, San Fran's lost 7 straight at Minnesota.
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
fucking
wild.
insane.
That's pretty wild. Monday was a big reminder of how great they are, specifically
yeah.
Fred Warner.
Bit of a
and the
letdown.
like.
Who do the Niners have in week
Afterwards?
3? Not that
Yeah,
we'll look ahead, but they got the Rams.
At Rams or home?
At Rams.
At Rams. Wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay away, I think.
I mean, will the Niners be in the money line parlay? I would guess, but I don't know. I kind of like this Vikings squad.
I kind of like Sam Darnold.
Is
And
what's
the thing
his name hurt?
is like the Giants D line is very good, and they
Jordan
didn't.
Addison hurt?
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
They didn't get to. You know what I mean? They didn't get to Darnold, really, did they, Bruce?
No. I mean, they were very much ahead on early downs, and
Worry about the
no, they didn't do anything.
worry about the Vikings
against-
wide receiver crew.
Who else they got besides that? KJ Osborne. Still
So you have no, he's in New England. So you have Justin Jefferson, and then you have Jalen Naylor,
Ooh,
kind of a dog.
welcome
Tristan
to the
Jackson, Brandon Powell.
Hawkinson's still out.
Hawk is out.
Jeez.
So really, when you face a defense like the Niners
Yeah,
and
you
you
can-
don't have a ton of weapons,
Yeah, they'll get after you.
they can really fucking
Yeah, stay away. Feels
Make-
like
I'm
Like
not laying it.
They
but
can make Sam look a bit
they know Sam. Sam knows
Sam-ish.
Sam.
Yeah, he does. That feels like a
What I call it.
mistake on that one.
Yeah.
Chargers, Panthers. Chargers defense played really well. It was against the Raiders. Panthers didn't play well at all in any aspect. They got run on. They got passed on. Chargers ran the ball very well. I want to lay it. Something about a sleepy start, though. A 10 a.m. start,
Yeah. True.
body clock time for the Chargers in a potentially half-full stadium.
Low total here.
Yeah.
38.5.
I mean,
know.
even if you think the Panthers are the worst team in the NFL, which they very much are, to lay 6 on the road, you would think that the Chargers are a top 10 team, probably.
Normally.
see, I think that they are going to pound the rock. And if J.K.'s healthy, man, and their O-line looks good.
O-line looked real good.
I think the Chargers are in the mix for the playoffs as of right now. I think. I just think Harbaugh and Herbert, they're going to figure it out. Like, they would have never won that game with Herbert having those numbers last year.
They didn't even open it up.
No, I mean,
No chance.
4th and 1, go for it. They shouldn't, maybe they shouldn't have been up 13, They should have.
That's the autumn wind is a Raider, though, brother.
I guess so. I'm learning that. But I'm not losing faith this year. I'm not losing faith in the Raiders.
Chargers, you would think, win the game.
You'd have to believe.
You would have to believe.
Yeah.
I might do it.
You take your Panthers.
I might do it, boys.
All right.
Um,
I'm not.
Into the fire, into the depths we go.
Bad number. It's a bad number.
Raiders are at the Ravens, 9.5.
Jeez.
Another body clock game for a West Coast team going east. Raiders, 31st in the league last week against the run, yards per carry.
Leash.
Going against the Ravens, who were number 3, I think, running the football, yards per carry. No, a lot of
It
that.
all happened so late, though. They had him in the phone booth. We were in a wrench fight in the phone booth, and then they punted the ball, and the wheels fell off, man.
What I'm saying
Fucking
is,
sucks.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to lay it with the Ravens, I think.
Really?
Ravens are really good in these spots.
So if Derrick Henry starts rolling and Lamar's has general soreness still, is Harbaugh still not going to give him his 30 carries? Or
I don't know.
does that
anything.
change?
No, because Justice Hill will get a few.
And he said some games maybe Derrick Henry will get the
All right.
carries.
All right.
You got to remember, Derrick Henry's old.
How old is he?
Old.
Really?
Running back, he might as well be 50.
It's like 30 something.
Is he?
32.
Check on that for me.
Yeah.
30.
I think Gardner Minshew bounces back. I have no faith in Luke Getsy and the Raiders' offensive play calling. I think that some of those turnovers were putting Gardner in a bit of a spot, bit of a bind. Defense has to show up and step out, and Antonio Pierce can't coach like that. He cannot manage the game like that. You gotta be that aggressive team that we saw in Kansas City on Christmas that doesn't give a fuck who you're playing against or where you're playing. You got to be the motherfucking Raiders and go for it on 4th and 1 on your opponent's 43-yard line. That's just luckily Jack Jones didn't get suspended for the kerfuffle either.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's changed now that he's not the intern?
That was
definitely.
That was my takeaway from week 1, and that's what bums me out
Yeah.
so much about it.
You got to go down swinging, brother.
Yeah, they got to go into Baltimore with that attitude, and Max Crosby's got to do something.
Hawks 3-point favorites on the road in New England. Another West Coast East Coast 1 o'clock body clock game. A lot of those.
Someone's losing. Some West Coast body clock. Someone's gonna lose.
That happens all the time.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna be here
No, this feels short.
because I think Seattle can score,
I didn't love.
and I don't think New England can score.
I'm gonna scroll.
I
down
know
to-
they have Ramondre. Don't fucking do it again.
I'm gonna scroll it to
Have you
2.5.
ever heard of Vermont,
But I don't know. Something about this game just doesn't. That number scares me.
Do I have any stats?
I kind of like New England.
Okay. They coach them up. They coach them up.
Yeah.
Seahawks won 8 of 9 against the AFC East and covered 5 of 6 at New England. So there's a little tidbit there.
I got
Patriots,
I still kind of like New England.
when a fire starts to burn, it starts to spread.
Yeah, it does.
Depends.
Nobody knows better than that. Colts Packers tidbit here. Where is it? Green Bay was the number 1 in yards per rush in week 1. Fun fact.
How about it?
You know what the Colts defense was against the run in week 1?
The worst.
Let me get.
Close, 28th
28th.
Really?
So the Raiders were worse? God damn it!
in yard per rush.
Okay, because most yards was Mixon.
Yeah. So take it how you. But
It's a total worst Colts,
yeah,
most likely.
yard per rush.
So Colts
I don't know. 31st I know was the Raiders.
covered 8 of 10 against Green Bay, won 4 of 5 straight up against Green Bay, covered 8 straight against the NFC North. Total between these teams has gone over in 7 straight.
Can the
Okay, sorry.
can the Pack run the ball? Malik Willis do enough?
Tony, what's the line
I
again?
think they
3.
might. It's
3 for the Colts.
Yeah.
I lean Green
I
Bay.
kind of
Dude,
might.
I like-
This is also like we could come in Monday and live in a world where Anthony Richardson connects on like 365-yard
Oh, yeah.
bombs and is the future of the league.
I had no idea
Or-
he was 9 of 9.
Or McKinney has 3 interceptions.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
Tony, yeah.
Malik Willis. Will
Ran-
he have 3 interceptions?
No, he's gonna throw for 160 and rush for 85.
I don't put like, I think Malik Willis is a decent backup,
Yeah, maybe.
legitimately.
I mean, this is the test of a backup. Come
If
in
you
and
can
play
come
for
in. I mean, I don't think the
fucking
Packers trade for him if they didn't think anything of him. I think
Yeah.
it was handcuffed a bit in Tennessee. Mind you, he might be handcuffed a bit here because they're probably going to pound the rock with Josh Jacobs.
When did they get him up too? Because it was a
Dude,
big,
it's like
it was
a-
pretty big vote of
Like,
confidence
pretty late,
to be like you're back.
Blake Willis
Yeah, it
got
was-
him after preseason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
pretty
So
late.
like Sean Clifford's been there all offseason, and they're like, no, it's Malik.
See a big.
So that him getting there that late,
And Matt LaFleur has left the door open, but that feels like a bit of coach talk so that the Colts have to prepare for.
If it was Clifford the Big Red Dog, I'm stamping this 5 stars play of the day. Give me the pack, son.
Now, I pulled the highlights from Malik from the preseason. He looked good. It's always preseason, so we'll see. But I might.
Malik Willis always balls out in the preseason.
Tell you what, if
Always.
you could feel it was an NFL. If I didn't already play it this week, might be the Packers plus a 3.
Yep, and I think that there are systems in play there
You
too.
can feel it.
You can chase it. I like the Packers too.
Jets Titans. This thing. Now I don't want to jinx it. This thing is going under, and it's not even fucking close.
Really? What's the total here?
40.5. Now, Tennessee rated as one of the best defenses in the NFL in week 1. Now, are the Bears' offense good? I don't know. Nobody knows. Jets' defense was not good, but they're going up with Tennessee, who was not a good offense. My worry is Tennessee ran the ball at like 6-7 yards a clip, and the Jets got gashed up the middle as well. So we'll see, but you're pretty strong under tendency for me in this one.
I think this is Jets all day.
Okay.
I do think
3.5,
good
3.
bounce back spot. Yeah.
I-
Hooks this week.
I am very jaded by what happened last week with the Titans, though.
I find some
Could be.
I find some
They owe you money.
some positivity in it. Honestly, like their O-line can
They ran block.
support the fucking running game well. Lathan and Skoronski are huge units.
Man movers.
Yeah, they're man movers, and their pass pro is fine. Will Levis, it was all his fault.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna get that out of Will Levis. Like Pat said it the other day, Will Levis is Carson Wentz.
What if Mason Rudolph?
Like he's gonna
starter?
keep doing that shit.
What if Mason Rudolph is the starter?
Now I have something to think about.
I don't know. Bill Levis, there's upside somewhere in there.
Have you ever
I
seen?
think he did the lowest completion
Have
percentage.
you
last
ever
year.
seen a good quarterback do what he did? Ever.
Dude, when I first saw it, I thought he put the ball in his left fucking hand. Like the way he threw that
yeah,
ball
Carson
was so
Wentz.
fucking dumb.
Yeah, like I just
It's the
don't.
only other person I think I've seen do that.
You know what I
Dumb
mean?
as
Like,
shit.
Like, I'm trying to remember
I
if,
don't
like
know.
Brett Favre ever did a
Josh
like
Allen
that.
used to do a lot of that weird shit.
But I don't even think he did. Like
Yeah.
all of Brett Favre's felt like they were always completed.
I
Always
just
when he
don't.
did that shit.
I don't know if I want to be holding the ticket and watching fucking Levis do that again.
I
don't got.
I
it in
do.
me.
I'm buying that their defense is the real deal. They can run the ball. They're at home. I think they lose by a field goal, and Rodgers gets that first win, but doesn't cover.
Cobby's hosting the Giants.
Now we're talking.
Giants O
Now we're
and
talking
D.
about a ball game.
Not great last week. Washington D, the worst. And Washington's offense was yeah. You're not going to see me bet on this game.
Giants covered 6 straight at Washington. Covered 6-7 against Washington. Won 9 of the last 11 straight up against Washington.
They're the only team we beat. Really.
Which is fine. That's all we need. I'm going to be on the Giants.
Is Cliff a good offensive coordinator in the NFL?
I'm not going to sit here and badmouth my boy. Cliff.
Pontificate about our
Yeah.
boy. Cliff.
I'm not going to say it,
Where
but
was he before Arizona?
He was off.
Texas Tech.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he got fucking fired.
No.
Well, he got fucking-
Yeah,
he made
fired.
Mahomes what he
Yeah,
is.
he got called to the NFL.
He took the
He got
phone.
fired.
Yeah, he took
got
the call.
fired.
He got
I remember
He had
that.
one foot out the door.
If not for Cliff, Mahomes would not be where he is today.
True.
Yeah, he also ran Baker out of there.
Yeah, to get
It
Mahomes
happens.
where he was. Yeah, nothing wrong with
Davis
that.
Webb, actually.
Another for me on that one, probably.
I'll be. I think the Giants are gonna. I think they're
I
gonna
like,
step it
I
up.
like it.
Yep.
My confidence is growing. My confidence.
Tell you
is
what, those
growing.
Diaz need to eat, motherfucker.
Yeah, they do.
They
We
do.
need to see some
they
work.
do.
Come on, big sexy Dexy.
Well, Sexy Dexy's eating.
No,
no
I
matter
know,
what.
They all need to eat.
He's always eating.
We need a Thibodeau.
Ryan
game.
Burns, Thibodeau, what are we
Goddamn.
doing? Eat, feast, brothers.
Yeah.
Is
No,
your
they got to pin
secondary
him back.
Cheeks?
Cheeks, dog.
Yeah.
Cheeks.
Who's Cheeks?
Our secondary.
Cheeks, yeah.
Cheeks.
But Jaden didn't really throw it, so that's not a concern.
No, and he doesn't throw it more than 5 yards. So
Perfect. This is our game, Bruce.
This is our game.
game,
and just,
Big Blue.
you know,
come on, Bruce.
How will
Come
Danny
on.
Dimes fuck it up?
No, he won't.
What's he gonna do this time?
Unless it's like a rainy day in Washington time. I can see an issue. It's raining in Washington.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to play better. Dave's got to call a better game. But my confidence is growing.
Okay. Rams at the Cards, basically a pick 'em.
Dude.
This one feels like A&M Florida to me for some reason.
A little bit.
No matter what side I would pick, it would lose.
So I fancied the Cards when they were a dog because I thought I was fucking getting ahead of things,
Oh, yeah.
being a smart
weren't.
guy. Now that it's flipped, I'm out. I don't know. I mean, the Rams always win at Arizona.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah.
What's the over-under of this? Feels like an over.
49.5. It's priced
They
as
won 9 straight at Arizona. 9 straight.
Why?
Covered 7 of 8 against the NFC West.
Are the O linemen okay or no?
No, they brought 2 in
good.
this week, so I don't think so.
Yeah, they're all done.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as Cup's healthy and Stafford's slinging the pill. It really does not matter who the fuck else.
It's not like
is on.
Arizona's got a D-line that scares you.
No. Yeah, I certainly lean Rams.
Okay.
I want the Cardinals to be good, though.
Man, they are begging us. Just absolutely fucking begging you to take the Chiefs minus 5.5.
0 chance.
Yep, there is a positive Joe Burrow week 2 tea leaf. I will procure.
They are just saying, they are just dangling the Chiefs out there and saying, fucking take me. And I will. And I fucking will.
Dude,
They-
after watching that Gatorade video, I kind of want to. I think Joe Burrow might be cooked, boys.
Oh, yeah, the heavy Gatorade bottle.
The Bengals are 9-0 against the spread since 2021 as a dog of more than 2 points facing a team coming off of a win.
Yeah.
Just put those parameters in your pipe and smoke it.
That's, what was it? Good tea leaf.
I guess. I don't know.
That's what I'm telling you
what it
there.
is.
But
I like the Chiefs. I just do.
But
That's my.
it
if
won't-
You can
and-
feel it. You can chase it. America's game of the week.
I actually I wrote KC fucking feel it here, actually. You know why I kind of like it even more is this is not a letdown spot for KC because the Bengals have got them a few times.
Yeah.
And they hate the fucking Bengals.
Yeah. This is a fuck you game.
They hate the Bengals.
Yeah, I can see it.
What are they doing at home here? It feels unfair.
The chef.
It does.
Back-to-back weeks start.
Yeah. What the hell?
What the hell?
Fucked up, man.
Uh,
Why they get to have all the fun at Arrowhead?
Steelers are at the Broncos. If this number was at 40, it would have been the quickest under of all time. 36.5.
That's getting down there,
It's
bro.
getting a bit low.
So
Getting pretty
my
gross.
thing here. So Tallman as a dog, as a road dog, 41, 28, and 1 ATS.
What's that? Road
Is a
favorite?
road favorite,
Okay.
32, 40, and 2.
What about rookies?
26 and 4 against rookies, but post Big Ben, 1 and 2 ATS against rookie QBs.
Fucking 7 just slashed
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Seven staring at
yeah.
him across the field, sideline to sideline. Like, you little bitch, I'm coming.
You know what that tells me?
But they've also,
If you have a quarterback, you're a good football.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
that's a good
They've
tea
won
leaf.
1 of 6 at Denver.
Ah!
That's bad.
The elevate.
But after watching what the Seahawks were able to do to the Broncos defense,
Run it.
run it, and Vance Joseph, Artie Smith should be able to put Vance Joseph away the
Hopefully.
way Grubb did. That was the first game Grubb's called in the NFL. A great college coordinator, first game in the NFL. I think it's a Steelers game. I'd be
Hopefully.
surprised if they don't fucking win it.
One
Especially fucking Broncos O-line stinks.
One man will be carried off the field when the Steelers win this game. His name is Boswell.
Christopher from elevation.
Yeah, from elevation, maybe from deep game winner.
That'd be sweet.
Justin Fields going to get loose for a tud as well.
Hell yeah.
I got it Steelers by 3, and I'm buying it up and playing the Broncos just in case it isn't Steelers.
I love it.
I'll be on the money line. I don't need to be sweating any
It-
points in
the-
this one.
I see field goals galore in these 3-point games.
Nice 12-9er.
Sunday night Bears Texans.
Oh, hammering the Texans.
I thought so, and then I was like, Colts like.
That's a division.
No, this
game,
is
though.
the Giants do similar things
Yeah,
in
divisional
prime time
game.
as the Bears do in prime
Oh yeah,
time.
you're right. You're right.
that's just what's gonna happen
Like,
here.
didn't Bears get a win in prime time last year? Though?
Yeah, Thursday Night Football.
Vikings?
DJ Moore game.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, he had like 4 touchdowns. They were balling out, but that's different. That's a whole different beast than rookie quarterback. Sunday Night Football, Sunday Night Countdown. People will be on the Bears somehow. Like, you know,
Yeah.
People
You'll-
want to believe.
people will want to believe, and then it's just gonna be like one of those whoopee cushions, just. And the Texans win easy.
It does feel like that.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
I mean,
in Chicago, I might be singing a different song.
Yeah, I just don't think Stroud's gonna fucking give you. Their Texans aren't gonna give you anything like
He's so
Titans did.
fucking good. We do have
He's
the
really good.
stain of being
Yes.
sideline suite for the CJ Stroud show, but he's like the best quarterback I've
He's just
He
died.
good.
seen play.
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Good quarterback.
Never forget he did that on that S2 test though.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
This.
Glad we did that.
Yeah.
I'll never forget.
they did
We
it.
did
They
that.
did it at 1 a.m. at a Top Golf, right?
Yeah. Okay. Any footy or baseball?
Mets Jays has kicked off already. You like the Yanks tonight, Bruce? Blue Gill against
The Bluegill. Well, we just had our inexplicable loss last night, so I
against
do.
Dragons. The Royals they're playing good ball.
The Royals are playing good ball, but I always like the Yankees after a loss. We tend to win the series, you know.
All right, I'm on the Yanks first 5 money line. I like the Rangers +0.5 versus the D-backs. Braves with Max Fried going money line against the Nats. Reds +0.5 versus the Cards. Mariners money line again versus the Dads in a nice pitching matchup there. And I like Blake Snell and the Giants money line at home versus the Brewers.
Okay. And any footy?
Friday we back.
Friday we're back.
Yeah. 100th cap for Eric Kane.
Eternal Derby Friday.
Unbelievable.
Dynamo Hajduk.
Unbelievable scenes. They might just keep Lee Carsley, the interim manager, as the actual manager.
I like that.
The boys are buzzing.
Tomorrow we'll do a bit of a breakdown on the bigger college football games over the weekend.
It's not really.
Nope, there's not. But there's some good lines. Some decent.
Well, there's also we got Thursday night college football games as well.
Yes, we do. And Thursday night college football. Thursday night football, NFL, obviously. So we'll do all that. Mitt, send us out.
Turn this up for you. If you risk nothing, you risk everything. Gina Davis.
Well said.
Who's it?
Gina Davis.
Jeannie Davis.
I love Gene Davis.
I never
I don't know.
heard a bad quote.
If
from
she did
Jeannie.
something bad,
If
sorry.
you risk nothing,
You risk everything.
you risk everything. In a way,
Yeah.
but also.
No, don't fucking mess with the quote.
Good luck,
God bless.
Hammer.
Ah!